USAU, we're really interested also in looking at this issue this year in 2021, because 2021 for the AU is the year of arts, culture, and heritage, levers for building the Africa we want. And so how do we think about that theme for the AU this year against a backdrop of huge progress on the African continental free trade area, and pull these lenses together?
Traditional cultural expressions, or TCEs, also called expressions of folklore, may include music, dance, art, designs, names, signs and symbols, performances, ceremonies, architectural forms, handicrafts and narratives, or many other artistic or cultural expressions.
As over the past few decades, Atlanta has earned a reputation as a hub, a mecca for Black American artists, creatives, and Afrocentric businesses and entrepreneurs. These days, Atlanta is one of the primary centers of African American music, film, hair care, and clothing, and has a diverse Black community that includes large swaths of the African diaspora, from Nigerian to Ethiopian Americans, and everything in between.
The good news is that the FTA has already included in its negotiation agenda intellectual property rights. The importance of intellectual property rights has been recognized by the leaders of Africa, and it's really a matter of negotiations. Otherwise, it has already been put into the agenda of the African continental free trade.
The intellectual property protection of TCEs and traditional knowledge can be really challenging. So the laws are not perfect.
So in the United States, we have three major regimes for intellectual property law. The first one is trademark law. So trademark law protects source identifiers for goods and services. So when we think of this, we're thinking of the Nike name for their brand, and then also the swoosh would be their design logo that they have protected. And trademark law also protects slogans like "Just do it."
The performance of the institutions inside each country and various ministries, the capacity building, one of the main really pillar of really achieve progress and make a really significant result on the ground.
It's a very interesting prospect, which, as much as you can intellectualize, the bottom line is that businesses have to be protected. Business value must be protected, especially if we're talking about spaces that are very commercial and aren't necessarily social in their objectives.
Registering a company here is not that complicated, but maybe it should start from there, that before I register a company or before I register a CBO or an association, I need to be clear on what I'm going to do with it. And it's at that process that we should be able to register all these, the trademarks or patents, whatever it is that will be required by the company.